right.
That was good as fuck.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the BallBoyzPodcast. I'm your host, Braidz.
I'm your host, David.
I'm your other host, Alex.
And
I'm the chef, Chonchis,
We got,
slash.
we got a
Metiche.
personal chef back there cooking up some.
Some
Stay-
nutritious food.
Stay tuned till the end, near the end of the episode, where we'll be munching out on this food.
Yeah.
So-
Shout out to Marvin. He couldn't come today, but he'll be here next week, hopefully.
Hopefully.
And shout out to us hitting 150, bro. So
Salud.
salute. What is this? What did you give me?
Oh, that's the water from the toilet, bro.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, appreciate it. We asked for y'all to help us hit 150 last week. Y'all did it. We're at 155, I believe. So let's get to 200 now. Let's try to do that by next week too.
Yeah, let's get to 200. Guys, y'all are showing a lot of love and support. Like I said, we just opened up our Instagram. We just made a brand new Instagram for the podcast.
Yeah.
So hopefully with that, you get a little bit more eyes on us. Every video, guys, go ahead and leave a comment, leave some suggestions, leave whatever, or feedback. There's no bad criticism. We want to get better as a podcast. We want to be a better podcast for y'all. So y'all just leave that for us, and then we'll keep it pushing. We're trying to make a good product for y'all, and that's the ultimate goal. So
We want to hit this out of the park. Speaking of the park,
no, stop it. You're getting ahead of it. God damn it. So we're gonna start with NBA today.
Yeah.
It's been slow. Basketball's a little slow right now. FIBA's going on, but
which, by the way, Slovenia lost to Canada.
Yeah, so sucks that Luka's out, but we still got Dwight Powell. We still, that's it from the Mavs, right? Just Dwight Powell.
Yeah, and then USA tramped on Italy, so they're going on to the next round.
So
Even though they lost to Lithuania earlier in the week. So
all I hope is that Luka doesn't, stays in shape, gets ready for ready for the season.
I think this is gonna be a blessing in disguise, because now he gets that little extra time to rest, to keep doing his little workouts or whatever to get ready for the NBA season, which hopefully is a good one. But unfortunately, one of Luka's teammates, Christian Wood, has signed to the Lakers a 2-year with the player option.
For the third or for a second year?
I think second year.
it's a second year. It's a 2-year with the last year being a player option.
He'll stay there.
So what was his comments? Like he
basically said he didn't even try to work anything out with the Mavericks. I guess he didn't feel wanted in Dallas.
Well, yeah. To be honest, I was surprised. Like y'all traded away a pick for the guy, and then didn't even give him a chance to really do anything. I mean, it's not completely on Jason Kidd, because Wood was a defensive liability sometimes. He could play offense, he could do all that, but if I have a starting center, I need him to play a little bit defense, and he really wasn't doing that.
And and from the games you can tell he didn't want to be a center, and what we were lacking was a center. So at the end of the day, was he good for us? Yeah, he was all right for us, but we needed a center, which we ended up getting. So now that's just extra cash for hopefully something else later on.
If we had a starting center this whole last season, Wood would have been our power forward, and we would have been in a way better spot.
Yeah.
He would have been our stretch four, and we would have kept pushing. But fortunately, we just couldn't find that center's position, and do some good, and those are the results. I like Christian Wood.
Yeah, I like them too.
He was offensively, he was really good. For a big guy, he could shoot.
Yeah, he was always laying down wood.
Damn.
But yeah, other than that, Anything NBA related? Anything else NBA
That was
related?
actually perfect timing. He's like, lean that way.
I don't think so. You know, like I said, NBA is slow right now. We're kind of a little preoccupied with a couple other things going on in the Metroplex. The biggest thing
It's
So
100-degree
far.
weather again. Fuck,
well,
man.
100-degree weather, but
It's the middle of goddamn September. Come on, Mother Nature, get your shit together.
Well, it's just Texas, baby.
so leading into other fucking hot shit going on in the Metroplex, the Rangers. God fucking damn it.
Don't you mean a hot mess?
Same shit
Who got injured?
for the Rangers.
Yeah,
It was who did get injured?
because he was stomping the floor like
Oh,
4 times.
Yeah,
Adolis.
what's his name? Yeah,
Adolis. Adolis is gonna be on the 10-day IL. So
Ooh, nice.
maybe on a 10-day IL. But you know they're bringing up Langford from AAA, which you know. No, is it Langford? No, Evan Carter. My bad.
Carter, yeah. there we
Evan
go.
Carter. They're bringing up Evan Carter from AAA. That guy, you know, one of the top prospects in the league. So that might be good. But you know,
Hopefully.
that's the good so far. You know, there's a little hope now. But
The bad right now is that for the first time since April 8th, the Rangers are out of the playoffs.
yeah.
Oh,
So, yes.
As of
Nah, like there's nothing like.
Well,
as of right now,
as of right now.
Okay.
we're out of
They're-
playoff
yeah,
contention
For the first time
now.
since April 8th. So that means they've lost quite a few games. So, do you think it's time to panic or no? Because we've got, what, like 2 more months of baseball?
Wow, you got a month.
A month?
October.
Oh.
A month at least.
We got
I think it still make it. I believe in my Rangers.
The only good thing Rangers can maybe look into is that maybe Astros fuck up
You got a
after what they did
That's
to
okay,
us,
'cause I gotta.
and maybe we can move up to
But they give
second.
Yeah, I mean, it's going back to a lot of things. Injury.
You saw that, right?
No,
You saw that? No
He's down.
manches.
So, by the way,
He's
we're
down.
watching
Bro.
the
he's
He
down.
got
Yeah, we're watching the
twisted.
Chiefs versus Lions.
He's
Yeah.
down. He's down.
Did he touch?
He's down.
Yeah,
He's
he was down.
Nah, he was already down with the ball down, bro.
yeah, we're watching the.
It's
Yeah,
football
sorry.
season. This is the beginning of football season.
We'll get that.
So
We'll get that here in a second, but
Elbow down.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, dude, look at that. Le tronó toda la espalda, bro.
we,
All his back pop. I'm pretty sure. Look at that. Look at that.
you know what he looks
Come
like.
on, dude.
But yeah, anyways,
That's gonna be a meme.
So-
Sorry.
But yeah, you know, I mean, I don't know. Like I said in the past 2 episodes, I have no idea what's going on with the Rangers. I'm hoping they get it together.
I don't know
High
what-
hopes.
I don't know what that bullpen needs, man. but
Well, that's the thing. Evaldi came back last game.
This past
And-
week, they've been getting skunked by the Houston Astros.
Yeah.
Like, just
Murder, bro.
demolished, bro. Like, what is it?
Throw in the white towel. Like it was 16-3,
Mm-hmm.
like 2 days ago.
Jesus
So
Christ.
it's just I don't know. It's not even the pitching. It's just like you can't get no offense going on.
yeah.
And stuff like that. But I mean, Evaldi came back. Everybody's waiting for him to come back, and he just had a bad game. He had a really bad game. But then again, he's coming off injury,
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
skipping rehab and going straight into games,
That's not good.
which you know, kind of not. Yeah, like David said, just not good. But you know, besides that, it's just you know, our rotation isn't pitching as good as it was. Scherzer has his moments. Chapman has his moments. It just we can't hit right now for whatever reason. We just can't hit.
So, is it,
As of right now, if let's say season's over with, there's nothing we can do. What would you want them to do during the off season?
Definitely get every guy that's injured and just put them in rehab and get them 100% for next year. Focus on DeGrom. Go ahead and call the Cowboys trainer Britt Brown. Hey, I need you to fix this guy. Make sure he's good for next season. I'm just making sure my guys are healthy, and then I'm looking maybe for some more bullpen arms. I'm trying to. I think the guys just need a break.
Yeah.
They just need a break. It's a lot of things going on, a lot of injuries. Just not necessarily injuries, but they've been playing amazing baseball all year. We talked about it not last episode, the episode before, that some teams start out hot and they fizzle out. The Rangers started out hot and they kept it going. and they kept it going past the All-Star break, and they kept it going after that, and and just now they're getting injuries.
Yeah.
And just now they can't, fucking hit and stuff like that. So it's kind of, a little bit of just, a bunch of bad scenarios happening at once, and it just affecting us. Overall, the Rangers have done really good. I'm still happy with how the Rangers are, because a lot of people have them projected as like maybe, getting barely 60 wins. Right now they're 70 plus.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. Probably by the end of the season they might be around the 80 threshold, and that's really good for a team that these past couple years have not done shit.
True.
That's fucking amazing.
The last time they went to the finals was 2011, same as the Mavs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so it's been a minute. Have they even gone to the, what is it, the AL or NL that they're in? The AL, right?
They're in the AL.
The AL championship, have they ever gone to that lately or no?
If you go to the World Series, you gotta go to the AL. It's like the NFC AFC championship. That's what they've done. But not since those couple of years, they really haven't. They haven't been good. We've lost a bunch of good players. Hamilton, Young, Darvish.
Honestly, everybody had a little bit of something.
Yeah. But hopefully,
So would you say we got another month of baseball and see how it goes?
pretty much month and a half maybe. But
So
October is when the playoffs start, and
as soon as y'all see this podcast, everybody turn on your velitas, pray that we make it out.
let's hope. Let's pray that Adolis gets back and healthy, because whether you like it or not, this guy, he's our best bat. He leads the AL in RBIs. This guy is just good. But hopefully, get it together, get a little bit healthier. I wish we could have kept the first spot, and then towards the end of the season, just start closing off. Like, hey, Adolis, hey,
Start resting.
Corey, hey, Marcus, y'all take a day off or stuff like that. It's like how they do in the NBA or they're doing the NFL till the end of the season. Just give them some time off, but it's not working in our favor, so it's gonna be a hard playoff push. But hopefully we'll get to it.
Hopefully.
Yeah, so anything else you want to add?
Now, I don't know if y'all been noticing this episode. We been distracted. We've been looking up at the TV. Football is back, y'all. NFL football is back until at least middle of February. So we're all a little bit excited right now. Today, Thursday, September 7th, the Kansas City Chiefs are hosting the Detroit Lions.
Are you ready for some
So that just means that we are a couple days closer to your Dallas Cowboys playing Sunday Night Football against the Giants in the Meadowlands.
Yes, sir.
Puro pinche Dallas Cowboys.
Exactly.
So we're getting closer, y'all. Let's start breaking it down. How do y'all feel about the NFL? Y'all excited for it to be back?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, this first game is pretty. It's pretty. I thought, well, maybe everybody thought the Chiefs would blow out the Lions, but the Lions are staying in it. So
Yeah.
this is just.
I mean, Chiefs don't have Kelsey right now, so it's kind of.
Yeah, they are
That's their
missing,
best-
and
their
then
weapon.
Yeah, so earlier-
most of their offensive line is new. So
Yeah, so the reason Kelsey's not playing, for those of y'all who didn't Google it, early in the week during practice, he hyperextended his knee. So he was questionable, but at the last minute, they're like, you know what, we're not risking it. We're not playing you. So they're hopeful that he will play next week, though.
I don't know. Yeah, he should be.
I think he was good for this game. They just didn't want to risk
push him
it.
for week 3,
For
so
week
he can
3?
play. Yeah, for sure.
It depends. I mean, it depends also on him, because I'm pretty sure with athletes like this, they want to play as soon as possible.
Yeah, he'll probably
it's
play next week.
Yeah.
Like, even the doctors, if they tell him, no, you can't, you're not 100%, he'll be like, just
Yeah, just put me in, coach.
Yeah,
for at least one play.
put a numbing agent, put something, and just put me in for, the game.
But yeah, NFL's
Yeah.
back.
NFL is back, guys. So I'm excited. I love football. That's in my blood. besides like high cholesterol.
Oh, do you want to tell us
Diabetes.
about your little fantasy thing?
God damn it.
So yeah, for those of you in fantasy football leagues,
Fantasy went well. The draft went well for me, kind of. I had a fuck up, and it's not my fault. And these motherfuckers, I hope y'all watch this shit. It was the 6th round. So I had the first pick. For people who don't know,
Oh, nice.
I'm going to kind of explain it, how our draft goes. We have a snake draft. So that means if you have the first pick, you go 1 through however many players you have in your league. It goes 1 through 10, for example. And then the next round starts 10 to 1. So if I have the first pick, I have to wait all those picks for my next pick. But then I double up. Stuff like that. So so it's finally my pick and I'm about to double up. And I'm trying to pick. And we have a group chat for the separate group chat through text. And it's, it's fucking, everybody's texting and shit, talking shit, being toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, like the message coming in when you're on your phone, they don't go away. They're coming in so fast, it just stays there. And on the drafting part, there's a timer.
The timer is going.
There's a timer, and then when you get like about 30 seconds left, the screen at the top changes colors until like an orange color. But the thing is, these motherfuckers wouldn't shut the fuck up. So I can't see that. I'm looking for a player to draft, and then the next thing I know, it says Dak Prescott. And I'm like, and I asked, who the fuck just took Dak? And they told me, like, you did. I'm like, what the fuck? No, I did not. And I looked, I'm like, son of a bitch.
You got 2 quarterbacks?
I got 2 quarterbacks.
Oh,
But this is the thing. Okay, hold them up. I was going to go for Dak regardless later on. I had already had my QB. I got Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
As my first QB. He's my starting QB. I wanted to get Dak. I wanted to get Dak later on, have him as my backup, in case whatever happens. But it auto picked earlier than I wanted to, so I missed out on a player that I probably could have helped me a little bit more. But we'll make some shit happen. But yeah, I mean it wasn't a bad pick. I have in the league. I had 2 of the best QBs on my roster, so we'll go through that. But yeah, fantasy. A lot of people had their last minute fantasy drafts this league. How to get it in by at least today at 4 at the latest. Before the first game of the season right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the thing. We always do it at the last minute.
Do you have anybody from the Chiefs or Lions?
No. Yes, I have the kicker for the Chiefs, Harrison Butker. He's about to kick a field goal right now, so let's hope.
Funny.
I'm praying he fucking makes it.
It sucks for all the people that drafted Travis Kelce on their team.
Look at that.
So it sucks for everybody that picked Travis Kelce for week 1 on their fantasy league because he got hurt.
Well, I mean, yes and no, but the thing is, when the news was out, so like when you're heavy in a fantasy, you search up everything.
Yeah.
You're aware of everything's going on, hurt players, cut players, stuff like that. So if you drafted Kelce is one of the best. He is the best tight end in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Tim, Mark Andrews, and then a pretty decent drop off. Oh, Kittle, yes, I forgot about Kittle. My bad, George. So it's Kelce, Andrews, Kittle, and there's a pretty decent drop off. You get Goddard, all these other tight ends. As far as Kittle being hurt, people know, people are aware, but you're gonna pick him because he's one of the best players in the league, and people obviously were upset. I know my boss was upset that he couldn't play him today, but guess what? He'll be back next week. He'll be back the week after, and then after that, did he make this fucking kick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did.
It went over the net.
Perfect.
Would you get 4 points for that?
I have no idea. It goes off distance. I have no idea how it's set up. Kelce being Kelce, you're gonna pick him regardless. He's the best tight end in the league. It's just
especially it not being a serious injury. So.
Yeah, so he'll be back. If you pick him, you gotta make sure you get a decent backup for your first week, so you can keep it going. Your team will stay alive. But tight ends it's a motherfucker to find a good tight end in fantasy because 1 week a tight end could give you 25 points, and next week a motherfucker gives you 3.
Yeah,
that's just how it is. Now getting into contracts, how Dave was trying to go to Joe Burrow. We'll start with Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa just became the highest paid defensive player in NFL history. 5-year, $170 million deal with $122.5 million guaranteed. That fucking sucks for us because Micah's gonna get a lot fucking more money than that. He's gonna get 200. He's gonna get 200.
I was looking at all the comments and memes of Micah, like he's up now.
Yeah,
He's up next.
He's gonna get the 200 mark,
especially knowing that honestly last year he should have gotten defensive player of the year.
100%.
So if Bosa got that much, man,
Micah most likely might get about. I wouldn't be surprised. Jerry's gonna like, hey, look, this is my Lawrence Taylor, this is my Aaron Donald. I'm giving him 200 million. He's staying here for the next 6-7 years, and we're gonna keep it pushing. So congratulations, Nick Bosa. Another guy that just got the bag.
That bag.
Joe Brr, 5-year, $275 million deal. I'm not sure on the guarantees, but
219.
219.
Yeah, for the guaranteed.
Holy
what the
shit.
fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, it's still not as much as Watson. Watson got a 250 mil.
I never seen a 219 mil guaranteed.
Well, yeah. I mean, Deshaun Watson got 200. His whole contract guaranteed.
Ah, man.
So the Browns are fucked on that end.
So Schefter fucked up because he makes him the highest paid player in NFL history.
275 and 219 guaranteed.
Oh, probably because of the
whole
the add-ons and shit.
Well, so the thing is, if you're going like technical, it would be Patrick Mahomes, because he has like a $500 million deal, but his shit is spread over 10 years.
10 years.
Burrow's going 275 over 5, so you go off of that APY, and then how much guaranteed and shit. So the thing is, it says 219, but he's probably gonna get all of it.
Yeah.
He's gonna get all of his fucking Joe Burrow. Some pretty, and the thing that contract just dropped right before the game started.
Yeah, right before the game started.
Right before it's probably
that. Honestly, that's good for football fans because we get that Bengals Chiefs rivalry keeping going on.
Yeah, for at least another 5 years for sure. And Patty's there for a long time.
I think Pat will retire at Chief.
Oh no, 100%. So yeah, those are the big contracts.
And talking about contracts, Chiefs have a defensive tackle that's waiting on his, right?
Chris Jones, he's sitting out. He's healthy. He's not injured.
He's at the game.
He's at the game. He's in his suite.
Yeah.
He's in his suite. He has his own suite that his family and loved ones stay at, and he is watching the game from there. I guess I think he wants to be there because it's a winning situation.
He said he wants to play, but they haven't reached out to him in a week, and he's gonna wait out till he said at least week 8.
God damn. Oh, you know why he said that?
Because
after
it completes his contract.
After that, so if he goes to week 9 and sits out,
considers it a full season?
No, that year doesn't go.
It
doesn't go against him.
Yeah. Okay.
So then he has to wait longer for the current contract to be over. So he has to be back by week 8. So that
so they'll probably give him something by like week 4, week 5, just to avoid that, right?
If the Chiefs lose, they'll have something up by the end of the game.
Yeah.
By the end of the game, like, hey, Chris, here you go. Just take this fucking money, get your ass back on the field, and let's keep it going. And the thing is, when players hold out, they stay healthy. I mean, good players stay healthy. Look what Zach Martin did. Zach Martin, he held out and he got his contract done. So hopefully Chris Jones gets his shit situated. He's a good player.
I'm pretty sure he will because he helped them out.
Yeah,
he basically helped them get the Super Bowl.
Oh no, yeah. He's a great player. Is he one of the top defensive tackles in the league anymore?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I mean, he's probably not top 3. He's probably, I'll give him top 10 for sure. Top 6. Top 6 is maybe top 5. Just depends on who you toss in there. There's a lot of good fucking defensive tackles.
Yeah, they are.
But we'll see how that goes. What more NFL wise? Ooh. Before we finish off with one of the topics I want to hit, I want to shout out to Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, Prime Time. It's Colorado Buffaloes beat the one of the championship teams from last year, TCU,
Yeah.
in a fucking amazing game.
Yeah.
Amazing game. Should his son? So he has. If people who don't know, Coach Prime has 2 sons on his team, Shador and Shiloh. And god damn, fucking Shador can play QB.
Yeah.
He's the real deal. He broke a school record his first game. 510 passing yards, 4 touchdowns. It wasn't on him. They also have a player that goes both ways. Travis Hunter plays wide receiver and cornerback, and that guy,
He's funny. His little whatever he's doing, like his little series of him.
Yeah,
Motherfucker's funny.
like he does like what Kai Sinat does. But he's funny. He can play ball. He played 100 and
what is it? 12 questions with Travis Hunter or some shit like
something
that.
like that. That's his number 12.
Yeah.
But could you imagine playing wide receiver, get all these touchdowns, and then playing cornerback and you're getting interception and breaking
He
plays
did
up and
good
stuff
too.
He's probably one of the best receivers in college right now.
That's gonna help him out really like a lot.
Yeah.
Because now it just depends what team wants him, either for offense or defense.
I mean, he might be one of the first. He might be a Deion Sanders, a modern day Deion Sanders, and play both positions, just like how Deion did back in the day. But shoot.
But yeah, I was seeing Shador. His NIL is crazy right now after that game.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
It's gonna be crazy.
Not only is his daddy Coach Prime, in prime time Deion Sanders, this guy on his first game in the FBS went crazy, broke school records, and beat TCU.
Let me see if I can find what they're assuming it's gonna be.
It's gonna be like up there with. It might not be up there with like Quinn or Archie type money, but it'll be up there.
Or Livy Dunn money.
Olivia Dunn. How much does she make?
God, yeah, I don't know, but I think they said that she's the highest paid NIL athlete in all of college sports.
No way,
bro. She's a fucking blonde, 5'4", 5'5", petite gymnast, and of course she's gonna have all these guys on her Snapchats and Instagrams and shit, just following her and just making her all this ton of money.
I mean, yeah, but fuck, football is king. These guys.
I know, but
if Shador keeps up what he's doing, this guy's gonna make so much money. It's gonna be crazy. If fucking Colorado went from not ranked to 22 in the first week. That's psychotic. That's crazy.
So she makes $3.3 million on her NIL.
Oh, that ain't shit. Fucking Archie Manning shits on her. Like I think he makes like $9 million.
Bronny James got 6.6 mil.
Yeah, Saunders was gonna be more than that. I think his was like 13, something like that.
Yeah, he's gonna make that money. Like I said, huge shout out to Coach Sanders. If that's the type of guy that
you want as a coach,
that these players want to come and play for, because this guy is gonna keep it honest. Like one of my favorite things he said when he his first day at Colorado, like I brought my luggage with me, and it's Louis. Talking about he brought his players from Jackson State to Colorado. Like these guys are playing. These guys are starting. Y'all got to fight for what's left. And if y'all don't like it, get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you need, because guess what? At the end of the day, the guys that you're playing around all want the same thing. They all have the same mindset, and the goal is to win. And look, Colorado, it's not a sexy place to go play. It's not a USC. It's not an Ohio State. It's not a Texas. It's not an Alabama. But you have a really good coach and shit. Like who would want to go play for Deion?
Like nobody had Colorado winning that game. Nobody, except for Pat McAfee and the College Game Day. That's the only person out of all these experts who said they were going to win. And he took a gamble. And look, just Deion Sanders coaching just won.
I mean, that's the thing though. Like if you were to look at before that game started, the TCU's team isn't what it was when the championship won. They lost a lot of good players. They lost, Max Duggan. They lost Quinn Jefferson. They lost a lot of good players. Kendre Miller. Like their offense, they lost. I have no idea who the fuck's playing for TCU. That's a lot.
And that's sad because they're a Texas team too.
I I mean, we have a bunch of good teams in Texas. As far as like, you know, SMU is probably one of the better teams in Texas right now. Texas Longhorns, Texas A&M, shit like that.
So with TCU, do you have an issue of them putting the college football playoffs banner on their stadium for being a finalist or no?
That's too early. That's too early.
I mean, shit, it's gonna be done. Fuck it. I mean, they weren't expected to make it that far.
So I mean, it's a good little memorabilia to have it on their on their stadium.
Yeah, I mean, shit, NFL teams do it. Fuck
Yeah.
Why can't TCU?
Well,
do
like
it?
and divisional champions and
Yeah.
So another upset that we had this week was Duke, who's best known for basketball mostly,
Yes.
upset Clemson with a commanding 28-7 win.
Yes.
And that is just crazy as hell that all these teams are now on upset alert because what was it? Clemson what ranked 11th or something like that?
I believe so.
Yeah, 11th. And Duke was unranked. So this is the first time that Duke has been a ranked team in a couple of years, like 9-10 years, something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
Football wise, yeah.
I mean, it just shows you that, you know, Dabo really needed his quarterbacks. He doesn't have Trevor Lawrence no more. So, you know, it's kind of him. Like last year wasn't an amazing year for him either. So, kind of going through the motions, trying to find what was good. They're going to be a good team. They just got fucking blindsided by Duke.
who played phenomenal. Like the
thing is, Duke doesn't produce players like that. I think the last top player, I'm gonna say top because he's not, was Zach Wilson. Oh, no, never mind.
Like I'm saying, like I said earlier,
no,
like
Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones was the last top player they produced.
Like I'm saying, Duke is mostly known for their basketball.
Yeah.
So they're always like in the Final Fours.
But I mean, there's these schools around that are smaller schools are gonna have amazing players. Marshall. Yeah, can you name me the one of the Hall of Famers, one of the best players ever to play the game that went to Marshall?
Nope.
Randy Moss. Randy Moss went to Marshall, and if that you would have thought that he went to fucking Alabama or something like that.
Oh,
The way
yeah.
he talks, the way he talks, you know, the little twang that he got. Oh shit! Some small schools or schools that aren't known for their football can produce these type of players. It's just like, hey, it doesn't happen so often. So, and the thing is, Duke might not have any good players. They just had a really good night. Clemson had a bad night, and that's what happens.
So should we be on the lookout for more upsets this season, or do you think
Yeah,
I mean it happens every year. It happens every year. College football is one of the better sports to watch because you never know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Everybody's already counting out Clemson for the national championship. So you think they're gonna turn around and make it at least to the Final Four?
Hell no, they weren't gonna make it even before they lost. They're not the Clemson they used to be. They don't have the QBs that they've produced over the years. I think I forget what his name was. I think the QB that probably should have been starting this year is transferred like last year. He just wasn't feeling it or whatever. So Clemson is kind of maybe going on a down spiral. We'll see how they, if they can figure this shit out.
Don't we have Texas Bama this weekend? Or is it next weekend?
I'm not sure.
But it's Texas versus Alabama soon, right?
Yes. Let me see.
We're looking up a research.
Oh, it is this Saturday.
Okay. So what I heard, this is funny. They're playing at Texas or at Alabama?
I'm not sure.
They're
playing in Alabama.
Okay. So what I heard was that Alabama, they moved the Texas band to the nosebleeds basically because that's what Texas did last time they played Alabama at Texas. So that's kind of a funny little tidbit that I heard this morning, and I'm like, man, this is just some petty ass shit.
Well, I mean, who gives a fuck?
Texas is probably gonna lose, so I don't have high hopes for the Texas team. They're good. They're a good football team. They always get good players. It's just,
and honestly, the band doesn't fucking hype you up unless you're home anyway. So
yeah, I mean they're gonna play fucking Alabama. Those fans over there are crazy. They've been fucking diehard fans for probably 100 years.
Generations and generations.
Exactly. So it's gonna be a crazy situation regardless. But Alabama's probably gonna win, so you know,
Bama, roll tide.
it ain't gonna do much.
Rosa.
But sticking to football and just
But-
finishing
but-
it up. I don't know if y'all want to preview, Cowboys versus Giants. Cowboys are playing first Sunday night football game of the year, obviously, of the world's team.
We them boys.
So it's gonna be good.
I guess we can just let David say whatever little rant he wants.
Yeah,
to
let David
say.
do his little rant.
Well, my mind and the way the teams are set up, I believe the Cowboys will win this first game, but don't be surprised if Danny Dimes starts hitting those fucking just long balls and starts hitting them receivers.
We got Diggs.
If the Cowboys lose to the Giants, holy shit, will I be just happy at the next recording? I will just be celebrating.
They have not lost to
The Giants in like
since Dak has been started. They have not lost to the Giants,
No.
so it's not gonna happen.
so. I mean, you never know. It's football. I mean,
Yeah,
right now the Detroit Lions are beating.
It's not gonna happen.
We'll see if it does happen.
It's not gonna happen.
So your prediction is Cowboys win.
Yeah, my intelligence is telling me Cowboys will win.
All right. So
Right.
I thought we were gonna have a little bit more on that, but
To be honest, I thought you were gonna trying to explain to me how Daniel Jones is a better QB than Dak Prescott or some bullshit like that.
No, I don't trust the defense on a.
Oh,
on a-
shit.
You saw that, right?
Oh shit!
I just don't trust the
All I
defense
gotta
on
say is
a.
Daniel Jones is not better than Dak Prescott. If he was, he would have won a game at least. At least one
Oh
game.
no, it's not that. It's just the defense on the Giants.
It doesn't matter.
It hasn't been good in a while.
It doesn't matter. Tony Romo had the shittiest offensive line when he was starting, and he still won.
Yeah, because the defense wasn't good. Like
Defense was all right.
Holy shit! That's
Yeah.
Gibbs. Holy fuck!
Mhm.
A rookie? Y'all in a rookie good team?
I know, right?
Yeah, Chris,
Hey,
Chris Jones about to get that
I forgot
contract.
the name of the running back for the New York Giants.
Saquon
Barkley. Yeah.
Shaquan Barkley. Oh my
wait,
god.
say that again. Say that again.
Shaquan Barkley.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Saquon Barkley, yes.
Shaquan Barkley.
Shaquille O'Neal. Yeah.
Dude, I swear.
Chemo fuck.
Oh my bad. You see that? You see that?
Fucking right.
I'm trying my best.
Correct.
No, he can. He's just la haciendo, güey. No te hagas.
What was his name again? I'm sorry.
Saquon Barkley.
Saquon Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
You like it better?
Charles Barkley.
Thank you, Papa.
Sorry. Okay, so
Call that Yaritza.
in my opinion, he's a little bit better than Ezekiel Elliott. I'm gonna put that out. But he has the worst offensive
Debatable.
line.
I mean,
I don't know.
Debatable.
No.
Debatable.
The reason I
There's
can't.
a debate there.
There's a debate, but I mean, I don't think it's not as a strong debate as people think. Saquon is good. Don't get me wrong. He's a good running
He's
back.
good.
He just can't fucking stay healthy.
He cannot.
I can't tell you that Saquon is better than Zeke if he hasn't been able to play like a lot of games. He's been injury prone. If it's not one thing, it's another thing.
Yeah.
So Saquon being hurt doesn't really help him out.
Yeah, no.
But when he's healthy, he's one of the best in the league. But like you said, Giants have not had a good offensive line in fucking forever. Maybe they'll have one this year. We'll see.
I mean, it's a rivalry. It's a divisional rivalry game. So
Call timeout. What are y'all doing?
talking about the game.
I think they want to run out the time to
We're
Yeah.
doing what the Cowboys
to the
do.
2-minute warning.
Well, yeah, but I mean, if you call timeout, then you get an extra fucking, I don't know. Well, it's
Yeah.
more than a second.
Whatever,
You gotta
yeah.
stop
It's
them.
the Lions, man. Let them do what they want to do.
Well, no, I mean, I'm talking about Chiefs. Chiefs have 3 timeouts. I don't know why they're not calling a timeout. Call one right now. What are you
I
doing?
think they're
Wait for
they're
the 2-minute
going on the
warning.
call.
They're waiting for the 2-minute warning. So right now it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds
No,
left
yeah,
in
but
the
Alex.
fourth.
Oh,
Okay, that works out.
Yeah,
Turn
that
around
worked
downs, 3 timeouts, 2:29.
The Lions left it up for Mahomes.
Oh yeah.
The Lions left it up for
They
Mahomes.
just need a fucking field goal.
That's all he needs.
We just need a fucking field goal.
The Lions
saying,
only
oh, yeah,
needed
no,
a field goal. Damn.
But yeah, don't get me wrong. Like I am predicting the Cowboys to win this game, but I will be laughing my ass off if the Cowboys lose.
They won't lose.
I said if. I mean, like I said, I like the matchup. I'm like I said, I'm predicting the Cowboys winning. Just come on, Danny Dimes, prove me wrong, please.
Fuck the
Please,
Giants.
Danny Dimes.
Man, fuck Daniel.
Fuck the
Jones.
Giants.
Saquon.
Fuck Daniel Jones.
Fuck Saquon Barkley.
Fuck Saquon. Fuck
whoever-
Charles.
Yeah,
whoever
well, we
the
say that
receivers
if the Giants win.
Fuck Shaq Barkley. Fuck.
Shaq Barkley.
my
come on, how are you
God.
gonna miss that catch?
These guys have
Vives,
Yeah,
en,
we'll be
un,
saying
vives
that.
en un buen country.
All right. Anything else NFL football wise?
To be honest, though, like you kind of deflated the whole. Like I put that in there because I wanted to see what you were gonna talk some shit. You kind of deflated the whole thing. But
I told you he's a closet Cowboys fan.
No, it's just I have
He's just
football
embarrassed
IQ
by
to where
their
I know which team
performances.
has a more of an advantage, or which
God.
team is a little bit better. Like even though I can hate on the Cowboys and say all this bullshit,
Well, here
whenever they match up against a team, I know I'm like, all right, you know,
I'll
whatever.
help you out. I'll help you out. Give us
Hold
your
the
predictions on the interceptions and fumbles that we might get.
Dak Prescott will get 2-3 interceptions.
God damn,
Daniel Jones will probably get like 1 or 2.
who the
also.
fuck's gonna intercept the ball? I don't got shit on defense.
Are we gonna have any fumbles?
Maybe like 3 or 4
Damn.
between both teams.
Damn, they're gonna be really rusty then.
Mhm.
Shit.
Yeah, no. I'm saying between both teams, like 3 or 4 in total. Like, so there's gonna be like 3 or 4.
Mess.
There's gonna be like 3 or 4 fumbles. The score would be, I believe, 23
shut your
to
So you better shut your mouth.
23 to 17.
Nah.
What do you think?
I
the
think
score
it's
will be?
gonna be like fucking 30, 35, 14.
Yeah, that's what I was
If it gets
Nothing, bro.
if it gets to a shootout, probably. So yeah, no. Anything else football wise that you gotta?
Well, football wise, as of right now, Lions are up by 1 point. 2 minutes left,
Yeah.
and their Chiefs ball third down. So let's see if Mahomes' magic happens this game.
3rd and 20.
30-20. All right.
So
So
how about should we just like wait a little bit, watch this game, commentate it for the folks at home? Because
aquí estamos en vivo desde la ciudad de Kansas City para mirar los Chiefs contra los Leones de Detroit. Patrick Mahomes ha tirado
Oh, that's it.
Uy, muy afuera para
Lions win.
4th and 20.
con 2 minutos y 9 segundos.
Unless I thought they'll go, they have to go for it.
They
don't
have to. They have to go for it.
They're gonna have
They
to
have to.
go
They're
for it.
gonna go prevent defense. They're
Aquí
gonna,
viene la jugada que se llama un Hail Mary.
Damn, where are they on their like 40? They're on their 30.
Hey, editor.
They can't make.
You think you can put like a final score on the thing or no?
Oh, hey, editor. The minus thing is.
Yeah, they can look it up. We're just commentating. For
They can Google it. Say what?
Yep, they're going for it. Holy shit!
Oh yeah, I mean,
They're
people aren't
going
really gonna
for
care.
it. Chiefs are going for it, 4th and 20.
It's a Texas podcast, so not really.
Let's see what's gonna happen.
Nothing. Oh,
What?
it's a Texas podcast, so nobody will really look into this game. They'll just be more excited for the Cowboys game this weekend.
Yeah,
so.
but Texas likes football, so.
False start.
Holy!
They did a
fuck.
false start.
Oh, this guy.
Dang, they had to Hail Mary that
This
whole night.
motherfucker hold it. He caused a holding, so they got him to the whatever in 20. Oh no, it wasn't him. It was another guy.
You're saying that the final
false start.
Yeah, this is not not good for the
Somebody's
Chiefs.
running extra laps.
4th and 25.
God damn. Imagine that big fella
Yeah.
running laps. Oof.
They're going to prevent defense.
Afterwards,
only rushing 4. Oh my God.
He almost got him.
Oh,
my
Mahomes
God.
on the run. No
Oh, he
way.
sacked that
That's it.
That's it. Game over.
Game over.
Detroit's gonna run out the clock with 2 minutes left.
2-minute warning.
I wanna say-
Detroit up.
No, they have to get a first down. Kansas
Yeah,
City has
at least
3
the first
timeouts.
down. So hopefully Lions don't fuck up, get their first down, and then
that's a
after that,
surprising
game
result.
over.
If this keeps up, that Detroit beating the reigning Super Bowl champs.
God bless.
That's surprising as hell. I mean,
Well, the Lions picks are coming through.
the rookies are. That rookie really showed off. The running back.
Oh, Yeah, Jameer Gibbs,
Mhm.
he's good. I mean, that's why he was number 2 running back coming out of the draft. So it shows you. I mean, fuck, I don't.
But yeah, from
Pretty much,
one,
you know, yeah. I think we all can all agree Cowboys gonna win
yeah.
Sunday Night Football.
But I'm hoping New York wins it.
All right, so from one fuck up to another, Bomac, which is Terrence Crawford's coach, has been arrested in UK for having a loaded gun in his bag.
Why?
So right now he's getting charged. He has 2 charges. I'm not sure what those charges were. I think it was like possession of a firearm and possession of a loaded firearm. So now he's in UK having to wait for his hearing till his hearing is gonna be till October 9th. So Bomac was in UK because he was coaching Chris Eubank for his rematch against Liam Smith. So that's why Bomac was over there overseas. But I mean, the American in him wasn't trying to get caught lacking.
You
so
can't have a gun. That's why they when they rob you in the fucking UK, they do it
There's
with
knives,
and
yeah.
shit. You can't have a fucking gun over there. You should have fucking known. Come on, man.
I don't know. Even the boxer he was training, I don't know how they let him come like that. That's fucking crazy. And then in UK, firearms are a big thing over there. So
that's why they don't have that.
I wonder how his hearing's gonna go.
That's why they don't have as many school shootings as we do here.
But yeah, he said you ain't gonna catch me lacking.
God,
I think what fucked them up more was that it was loaded. So
shit. Yeah, like why would you have a loaded gun? Like just keep the clip out and just have it next to the gun. It's simple as that. Like bro, like
it's the hood in him, man.
God damn.
you can take a guy out of the hood, but you can't.
The hood from Omaha. Is Bomac from Omaha too?
I don't think so. Maybe.
Wait,
he
Omaha,
might be.
Nebraska?
It's just the American in us, man. We love our guns.
I don't have any guns.
Well,
Except for these right here.
America. Okay, whatever. All right, here we go. I guess we can move on after that.
We might be wrapping up this podcast early, guys.
Yeah.
Why?
After that joke.
You do that again. We're cutting your segments.
Go ahead. I don't want to get hit anymore. These guns.
No, that part is staying. That's the only part that's staying. Soccer cut. WWE cut. But no, we're gonna.
WWE cut. Perfect. That way you guys won't hit me with anything.
We're still gonna hit
No. You said we're gonna cut. So yeah, y'all gonna have to hit me with anything.
Which is worse.
That's
now,
not part of WWE.
Now you won't.
That's for the people.
Now you, which is gonna be worse for you because now you're not gonna know when we're gonna hit you.
Nah, I'm good. I don't wanna do the segments no more. I'm getting hit. All right. So anything else?
Let us know in the comments, people. Please comment that y'all love that part of his segment where we hit him with objects.
Why am I the only way getting hit in this fucking segments?
Because it's your segment.
I know. But
we're trying to get you to the WWE, man.
I'm too old.
Who gives a fuck? You can do a guest appearance.
I'm too old and too fat. Bro.
I'm not saying career wise. I'm just saying for one fucking appearance.
So you're going to be like Logan Paul?
Yeah.
One thing is you're too old, and another thing is that
I'm way out of shape. I was about to say, yeah, I'm way out of shape. I can't do
That's what I'm saying. One quick fucking.
We're not training you to like fucking 5-star frog splash off the roof. We're training you so you can take a hit.
From one combat sport to another, we have UFC 293 this Saturday.
293.
Based in Sydney, Australia. Main event is Israel's the style bender Adesanya. We all know him as Izzy, acting like we're his friends and shit.
The style bender.
I think if he was here, he'd be really cool as fuck.
Yeah.
We have to convince him to kick or something to David. Hey, Izzy,
okay, when you said that, why did that scene from Jackass 4 pop up whenever Francis Ngannou punched that dude in the nuts?
Hey, that could...
You could take a kick from Izzy.
Hell no.
He won't go that hard.
Bro, hell no. My legs are... Right now, I played a game the other day. My legs are still sore.
Well, that's better. You won't feel it.
No. Fuck that.
But anyways...
You guys are very violent towards me. Every time I come here, I get abused.
Anyways, Izzy's fighting Sean Strickland.
Wait, what's his nickname? Sugar Sean Strickland or?
No, Sean. I don't think Sean Strickland has a nickname.
Holy fuck! The Detroit Lions just beat the Kansas City Chiefs.
They beat the
And
reigning
there we go.
Super
That's
Bowl
how we're
champs.
starting off this NFL season with the Chiefs losing to the Lions.
That's crazy.
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But yeah, it's basically a heavy Australia
Sean
card.
Tarzan Strickland.
Tarzan?
That's what it says right here.
No. All I know is that motherfucker is crazy. He does not give a fuck.
Yeah, Tarzan. His nickname is Tarzan Strickland.
Any names there?
Not really, just newer guys. I mean, the only other person is tied to Tuivasa.
Yeah.
How do you say his last name? Tuivasa?
I think
Tuivasa, something like that. Yeah.
And then Alexander Volkov, and then Justin Tafa is fighting against Austin Lane, who's has a 12-3 record. So yeah, no, I mean, aside from like the co-main event, is just Felipe Dos Santos also. He's undefeated. It's a flyweight.
Yeah, it's basically it's gonna be basically a heavy New Zealand Australia card,
Mhm.
which of course is in Sydney.
Who do you got? Tarzan or Stylebender?
You know, I got Stylebender. I think it was a first round knockout.
First round knockout. Damn. I'll say
Damn, first round
Yeah.
knockout.
I think so.
TKO. I'll give him a better chance. I'll give him a second round TKO.
Nah, I think Sean is too wild. The way he fights, he's gonna get caught with Izzy.
What about you, Alex?
Izzy third round.
Third round? So 1, 2, third round. Okay, but we all got Izzy winning. All right. So anything else we got on the combat sports?
No.
So we're one pay-per-view closer to UFC 300.
Yes.
So
We're getting there. We're getting there.
in there. Plus we got our tapes to go back to in case they do our ideas. So we're watching
No,
you,
we
Dana.
already came to an agreement for Dana just to hook us up.
Yeah, we're watching you, Dana. We're watching you, Dana. Like how would St. Pierre? Not St. Pierre. Silva would say it. No, it wasn't Silva. It was Yoel Romero. Dana. I love you.
Yeah.
Dana.
That's what Chonchi said the last spot.
Dana White.
Dana.
Dana White. All right. So from UFC, you got anything else? Boxing. All right. So time for soccer. Time for soccer, Alex. Since you're the organizer in this
ready.
podcast episode,
All our soccer fans, get your popcorn.
get your popcorn. All right. So right now we have the World Cup qualifiers. Argentina just beat. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Because we're watching. Yeah, Argentina beat Ecuador today 1-0 with a fantabulous goal from Lionel Messi from free kick. Messi and his club team, Inter Miami, defeated Carlos Vela and his team, LAFC, 3-1. So there are 9 games left in this season, and they are currently second to last in the table. So there is a good chance that Messi could do the unthinkable and bring him back from being out of the playoffs to get those last final spots in the playoffs.
So what do they need to be 8?
Yeah, well, yeah, I think they need to be 8th.
And there's 16, right?
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So as I was saying, Messi's LAFC or Inter Miami, my bad. They have a chance of going from literally the second bottom all the way to the top into the final playoff spots, which is 8. And they've got 9 games left, so they've got 10 technically because they have the U.S. Open Cup final against Houston Dynamo.
Oh, that counts to the regular season?
No, it doesn't.
Oh.
But that's why I said 9. That's 9 regular season games plus the U.S. Cup Open. So Messi is already close to breaking a record for the most goals for Inter Miami in a season, and he just started playing for them.
And he's up for the Ballon d'Or too,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. So surprisingly, everybody's saying that's going to be either Messi or Haaland to be the final 2. So the full list is already up. People can Google it. But one thing that's surprising is that Cristiano Ronaldo did not make the final list of Ballon d'Or for the first time in his career, or first time in 20 years. So yeah, no, they a lot of people are like, why didn't he get chosen? Because I believe that because Messi won the World Cup, it's helped him boost all the way up there. And then Haaland is just playing lights out with Manchester City. So yeah, it could be just to the final, just Haaland versus Messi at the final.
As of right now, I give it to Haaland.
Yeah, I'll give it to Haaland, even though Messi won the World Cup. Like, I don't think Messi needs another Ballon d'Or. I don't think he cares because now that he won the World Cup, so he's like, whatever. If I win it, I win it. Cool. If I don't, then whatever. Now going down south to the Liga MX, we've got right now they're on international break because everybody's playing for the qualifiers. Mexico is coming this Saturday with Jaime Lozano debuting as the official coach. And our chef Chonchis is actually attending that game. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yep, he's back there still.
Catch Chonchis at the AT&T Stadium.
Yep, well, he'll have our sign up. So you'll catch him this Saturday. We'll talk about something, maybe something, but I'll tell you after we record. And then for news for the Mexican national team, Julian Quiñones, who is from Club America from the Mexican League, has received his naturalization documents because he was born in Colombia, but he was raised in Mexico. So he has finally chosen to play for Mexico instead of his nation of Colombia. He played for the Colombian U20 league. That's why he can play for that. So for people who don't know, in soccer, you can grow up, if you're a dual citizen, you can grow up playing for one team, and then later on you can play for another team. Because a lot of Mexican and U.S. players have done that. So with Julian Quiñones, he's really fast. He decided to play for Mexico instead of the hometown of Colombia. And then, like I said, just Mexico versus Australia. Mexico doesn't have to qualify because, they're the host.
Did you say hometown of Colombia or you meant home country?
It's home country. Okay. My bad.
I was just tripping.
Yeah.
But Quiñones is just there as a quote-unquote guest, right?
Yeah.
Technically, his documents weren't like
full 100%. Yeah. So, but he is getting them, so he can't play right now for the next week or two that they're having the friendlies. So they're playing Australia on Saturday here in Dallas. They're playing Uzbekistan, right? Or something like that. And then they're playing I forgot. Yeah, they're playing 3 games here in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, the biggest one is this Sunday. Chunchi, you got anything you're gonna do Saturday or no? At the game?
Hope I get there early. I'm gonna take the poster and see what happens. I'm not really a guy of asking questions, this and that. So if y'all got a free time, we can have a camera or whatnot.
We'll try. We'll try.
If not, that's fine. I'll take some footage for the cuts, so we can at least know that we actually win.
Look out for during the week for some of his clips on our social medias.
Yes, sir.
Who are you going with, by the way?
Mexico.
No, who are you going with to the game?
My wife.
Your wife? Oh,
yes.
Little soccer game date?
Yeah, just obvious. She's the one.
So yeah, that's all soccer news I got.
She's gonna be driving because I be drinking.
So yeah, that's all soccer news that I got so far.
Oh yeah, talking about everybody that goes to the game, don't drink and drive, motherfuckers.
Yeah, no, I saw a lot of people drunk as hell after the last game I went to.
Y no peleen, chingada madre.
If you see Chonchis and you sign up and subscribe to us,
he'll give you a kiss.
That. And just comment.
I'll give you a kiss. It's all right.
Hey, see if you can take their names down so we can give them a shout out on the next video.
Oh yeah, right. We can take their names down.
Yeah. So like I did last game. If you see Chonchis and you subscribe to our channel, we will give you a special shout out. Just make sure you either comment your name or give it to him, and we'll give it to us.
And we'll put you out there on the video too. So
we'll give you on YouTube World.
And if you do see Chonchis, let him know what y'all want us to hit David with.
If you have any questions, if y'all want to say anything, si quieren decir algo para la audiencia, ahí me preguntan. Y'all can ask me anything.
Okay, so on to
everybody's favorite segment
of the day. All right.
That was good as fuck.
What is going on? It is your travel chief, David, here with the Wrestling Wrap Up with David. And as you can see here, I'm carrying the gold for this channel. carrying the gold forever on this. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to go over some wrestling news that happened over the week. The biggest news is that Phil Brooks, a.k.a. CM Punk, was fired from AEW. This stems from an incident that happened in All In a few weeks ago. He got into it with another wrestler. Things got a little chippy, and the owner's health was in risk because, according to some sources, some monitors were thrown down near the owner, Tony Khan. So as a result, due to some internal investigation, he was released with just cause. So wherever he ends up next, nobody knows, but has been the biggest story of this weekend, or this whole week. Last week, there was a lot of wrestling. We had 2 pay-per-views going back to back, one Saturday, one Sunday. So I'll go with the Saturday one first, which was WWE Payback. A lot of stuff happened. I'm just going to get real quick to some of the highlights. We have new undisputed tag team champions, the Judgment Day. They defeated Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens with a little help from Dominic Mysterio, who, by the way, has become the biggest heel in WWE. Every time he shows up, he gets booed out of the building to where you can barely hear him on the microphone. We had Raw champion Seth Rollins defeating Shinsuke Nakamura to retain it. And then we also had Rhea Ripley retain her Women's World Championship against Raquel Rodriguez. Now, going to AEW, we had that pay-per-view on Sunday. A few notes is we had MJF and Adam Cole defending their newly won ROH Tag Team Championships against John Silver and Alex Reynolds. And they ended up coexisting and winning and retaining their title. We had the biggest one, Luchasaurus versus Darby Allin for the TNT title, who, by the way, this was a banger of a matchup. Luchasaurus always does well against smaller opponents like Darby Allin. So the winner was Luchasaurus thanks to Christian Cage interference. We had a Hoss fight of Miro and Powerhouse Hobbs. The winner, we had Miro winning. And then, funny enough, his wife ended up showing up and debuting for AEW. Her name was Lana back in WWE. We also had a TBS title champion, Chris Statlander, defending against Ruby Soho. It was a good... Chris Statlander is an underrated women wrestler, and she ended up defeating Ruby Soho. Bryan Danielson versus Ricky Starks, and in Bryan Danielson's corner was the legendary Ricky the Dragon Steamboat. Bryan Danielson always has great wrestling matches, but it was no surprise that he ended up winning. One of the best wrestlers of all time, Kenny Omega versus Konosuke Takeshita, in a back-and-forth fight, which surprisingly, Konosuke Takeshita won, but then again, there was a lot of interference. Another notable match, which I believe was the main event, was for the AEW International Championship, which was Orange Cassidy versus Jon Moxley. And Jon Moxley is known for hard-hitting matches. So he ends up... There's a meme going around that in every match he's in, he ends up bleeding for some reason. So it was a hard-fought back and forth, and it was, I believe, to me, it was a match of the night, match of the whole entire weekend, how good it was. And Jon Moxley ended up upsetting Orange Cassidy, ending his impressive reign of being an AEW International Champion. So overall, I would give the edge on the better pay-per-view this weekend to AEW, because AEW tends to do a lot of better matches. Coming up, we have, I believe, Survivor Series for WWE. That's in a few weeks. AEW has gotten to reset after the whole CM Punk debacle. And I hear footsteps. I don't want to do this no more, guys. This is not funny. And that has been Wrestling Wrap Up with David. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.
All right, we're back. That was WWD Wrestling Rapper with David. As you can see, he's busy right now.
God fucking damn it.
But yeah, like we said, thank you for 150 subscribers. We got an Instagram up. Follow us on our Instagram. Follow our TikTok. Follow our Twitter.
Do we have a Twitch?
No Twitch.
No.
Reddit?
Follow our Reddit. Yeah, we have a Reddit. Yeah, we have a Reddit.
Do we really?
Yeah, we do.
What the fuck?
How is this the first time I'm hearing about this?
I did not know this.
Don't worry about it,
We
cuz.
got an OnlyFans?
Oh.
I do.
Oh.
Wait, no, I don't. Actually, no, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Wrestling Rapper with David OnlyFans.
Right. You see me in the leotard. Fucking onesies.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Cowboys play this Sunday, so
Let's go Cowboys.
let's go Cowboys.
God damn, this microphone's loud as fuck. I didn't even have it close to me. Look, you can still hear me eating.
What do you mean it's not close to you? It's like right in your face.
Bro, it's like this far.
Yeah, because
No,
you just moved
Like this far.
back.
No, like this far.
It
'Cause you
is
just
fuck-
moved back.
It's on your face.
Look, watch. You can still hear me like this, right?
Well, duh, it's on your face, though.
It's not on my face. It's like over here.
Well, yeah, because your tongue's to the side of it.
Anyways, let's wrap it up then.
God damn
We
it.
appreciate everything. Like we said, giving a shout out to Martin. He couldn't attend today, but we'll give him a little shout out anyways. He's been helping us promote and whatnot, so
He's
part of the family.
part
God
of one of the
damn you, Chunky.
hosts. So, he's holding it down. Bills ain't going to pay themselves. The cariñosas don't come cheap.
Especially
Whoa.
with this hot ass weather.
I don't know what
Shit.
he's talking about.
Cariñosas.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I'm an innocent boy.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyways,
He knows what I'm talking about. Everybody knows.
peace.
He was just two big beefy men just slapping man meats. Pause. I know you're laughing right now. I can see you. Just two beefy men just going at it.